Hey, thanks for joining me today. In this video, we're going to talk about the top 5 things that people like about the new Ford Ranger and 5 things that they don't. So let's go ahead and just get started. The first thing that people like is the variety of engines and the capability of those engines. So you start out with the 2.3 liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder. It gives you 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. Now, that is a pretty good amount of power, and you can tow up to 7,500 pounds with the correct configurations. Also, you can do a payload of 1,847 pounds, which is right up there with some of the full-size trucks. Now, if you need more power, you can go up to the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6. That gives you 315 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. It gives you a huge performance boost, even though it doesn't give you any better towing. Next is the improved ride quality. Now, Ford redesigned the frame, the chassis, the suspension, everything about this new Ranger, and now it rides super smooth. It is actually a lot more comfortable than most of its competitors. Next is the technology features. So the 2024 Ford Ranger got some new awesome tech. So you get a big 12-inch screen that is integrated into the dash. You get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and you get Pro Trailer Backup Assist. These features make driving and towing 10 times easier. People really like the off-road capability, especially in the Ranger Raptor. Now, if you love off-roading, the Raptor version is for you. It has a Fox suspension system and a high-performance 3.0 liter EcoBoost engine. Now, this truck can handle the trails and those high-speed runs. Next is the interior improvements. The inside of the Ranger got a complete makeover. It looks modern with a wireless charging pad and that big 12-inch screen that we talk about built into the dash. It's a much nicer place to be. That was all the things that people liked about the Ranger. Now let's talk about the things they don't like, and number 1 on that list is price. The Ranger can get relatively expensive, especially if you start adding options and packages on there. Wow, that number really climbs. Next is the cab and bed configurations. You only get one. Ford only gives you one configuration, and that is a crew cab with a 5-foot bed. That's it. The next thing that people don't like is some of the weird interior quirks. Like, some people don't like the new shifter with the button on the top of the shifter instead of being like on the side. People just don't like that. And the other thing is the rear seat, the entire thing folds down. It's not a 60-40 split like most of its competitors. So next on the list for dislikes is possible road noise. Now, some reviewers and some owners have complained that it can be a bit noisy out on the road. Now, I didn't experience any excessive road noise, but, I kind of like the way trucks sound. So I probably just didn't notice. And the last thing on the list, which is on everyone's list on just about every car now, is the start-stop system. Most people don't like it. Most people shut it off. At least they do give you that option to shut it off. But with the increase in emission reduction by the EPA, you're going to see more and more manufacturers incorporating these into their vehicles. So it's not going away. So you're probably just going to have to either get used to shutting it off or just let it do its thing. So what did you think? Did you agree with the likes and the dislikes? What is it that bothers you the most about it? Put it down in the comments. All right, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and then click on the video that's on the screen right now, because it is going to give you some more information about the Ranger.